Stocking up. Looks like I'm not the first to look for a way in. What a waste. Can't be too prepared. They were curious too. But I'm better prepared. I hope it's enough. Way through that shell. Enough. Your work's done now. That should get me through. Ouch! machines collect blaze from the wilds, and it all flows here, like blood to a heart. So the cauldron runs on life itself. Definitely not scrap. These will keep. where I need to go. I'll find a use for you. for later. I'll tuck that away. More machines I can override. They're angry. Look at this.
Went to the market, slipped on some fruit, and children laughed at me.
save this for later.
Always the ones you're least expecting.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to...
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Always stay bright, always stay
What's
alert.
going on here?
That's what I say.
Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down on account of the murder.
We're not getting through, Outlander.
It's always the merchants who suffer.
It's just a post.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there's...
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions. Some of your braves came back. Said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people.
How I survived is less important.
Targeted?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Something to get?
Beware! For Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lace blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
It's all those savages.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Yes. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed. Anything near it is worn. What's underneath?
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it's... Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who... Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? This place. It smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Come take a look.
Is that some... All right.
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad.
No. Although...
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found they consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent hand? If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4...
What sort of ritual were...
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in... Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred... But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so... Each fluid in its special... But which vessel was used for which? I have to know...
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted...
So you're...
More than interested. I study... But years of stuff... I don't know how I'll...
don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already had... I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. Yes. I will leave you. Yes. You look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
That must be the spire.
Some
It's
awesome is
huge.
building a mansion that will block my view.
You're looking for artifacts?
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock painting. If you have any,
Tell me more about...
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legend. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his home. Now they see him as a kind of wandering, including trade for them.
You said the king named...
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times. And the Wirit, some say they're a mysterious people. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or...
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Come on back if you found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Take a look at these wares.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no... Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgun. Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming...
Okay, stop there, if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant, a we... The last bunch just want... This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the... They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. If it's true. If we...
When you say valuable... What can you tell...
The Banuk women. Snow witches. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur. In the ice. They prefer machines for company.
Then they might not want...
Their mystic act...
Are you some kind of... But you send other people...
All right. More of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Hunt... Risky opportunity. All right.
If I did look...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the... And you look like you know your way around the savage. If it's true they walk among machine, payment on...
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a... So, you have marks for me?
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting?
Sit here. The head of the Outlands and a machine will get you.
Here, Talana? St. said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt...
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge?
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis?
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken...
So? I've taken down...
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first, becomes the Sunhawk.
Assis.
He's the... So, as of whichever hawk...
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place. No matter how anyone...
Who is this Legan?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink...
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me.
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Any work done under the sun warms you through the night.
Let's have a chat. No.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to... Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These... If you bring me some...
These metal flowers...
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun. For he has many fates. Wrathful one day, cool and patient and... Till we meet again, could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
caravan to machines last week. Docked my wages. Again. Guard, town crier.
Don't pass up these goods. Come take a look. Give a good pry. Not stopping when you're in the...
You there! Can you help me? Nora, please, I need to speak with you.
Goods here. Figure this out.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her... If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took...
Tell me about the robbery.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
The color's changing. Sun's going down.
Every other town or village in comparison to Meridian.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. These aren't... They're necessities.
She thought herself impervious to attack.
Fine goods.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work.
Drops of blood bleeding away.
Who cheat you is look at you.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief. Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Sun's falling, night's rising. Another time of the week.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like a...
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off. It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
So the Nora made clothes like that out of the machine and arm? I must have.
Mark my words.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Out.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? What did they...
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards. And a pack of watchers came. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but... Father never saw them.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants.
I'll see what I can...
You will? Oh.
Metal bot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun.
She's not interested.
I know what she's not interested. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give...
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only... Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens.
So which...
No market for a snap mall lens. It's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture.
Oh, great sun.
The sun's baked your head if you think we...
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall,
Craft doesn't win a war, or keep the machines from your farm.
Oh, yes.
If Karja had built that...
All those years of delving.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people.
Why do you two even work together?
It's a symbol.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the...
Just...
A long leg lens.
A snap mall lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove...
I drove her off. That's...
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
You might have the wrong impression.
Because you gave it to her.
Our preference is for...
No, it's... Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes?
Good to see you.
Of work. Maybe I'll go fishing tomorrow.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to...
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe.
What do you expect me to do now?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you...
I'll consider it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Almost there now. Markings for the trail.
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares. Yes, the worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise!
For catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all!
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken. Ah!
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
The Nora girl lives?
Kill her!
No, you had your chance.
Hear me out. I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving.
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow...
Shadow Karja?
Except they're not like any Karja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship...
I'm not interested in their
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman.
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End.
You found her image in the room?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded... You do look like her.
I'm the one asking questions. What are these Eclipse cultists
They never said. But given the Karja Civil War, they must want to overthrow Sun King.
What do I have to...
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me.
Helis.
And who is he?
The Terror of the Sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him. If only he'd died with his king. But now he...
How did the Eclipse recruit you?
I was a scrounger. A rummager in dark places. I had taken a delve near Maker's End when I... But then he showed me Helis's encouragement.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get...
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. The Eclipse heard...
You say this devil, the...
Hades. That's what the...
Hades. And you've heard it speak...
Steel to my soul. I heard such a voice. A metal sound. But like nothing dug from the...
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3...
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines?
I thought they wanted them for scrap. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses.
I've fought that kind of machine.
Yes. The ones you fought today they call corruptors. But there are others. Much bigger. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground. But after...
Sounds to me like...
If so...
I've heard enough. It's time to...
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any...
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there.
It will take many good deeds.
You're sparing me?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your...
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will...
Fresh as it comes. Okay, no kick. It's Erend, and he's in trouble.
I'm glad that's over with.
Handy.
Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word. Come on, what are you waiting for? What, you don't feel like talking?
What are you doing out here all alone?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line. Sorry I had to drag you.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so...
Well, I'm glad.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the...
Her best men.
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Maybe she thought search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some shadow carja animals.
I'm so...
Yeah. Well, when I find the
You don't have...
No. But it must have...
Why would the
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years.
All right.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something.
Those bloodstains.
Please.
Not the kind arrows
I need to
scattered
find the
there.
bastards that did this.
They look like smears. They look good as new. Never fired. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
The stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out. Save these for the trail.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this. And we're gonna figure it out.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Hit them till they can't hit back! You're going down!
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. Those rocks, they're shattered. These look like Vanguard weapons. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. There, by the tripod. A used power cell. So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
Then why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
These are helpful.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in. It looks like there was a scuffle here. But if someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went. A Shadow Karja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside. Okay, they're heading back.
Whose body is that?
Okay, now we're speaking.
Be it. Another.
The final blow.
Stay focused.
They're leaving.
Right here, you shut up. Come on, you bum! Face the sun's judgment!
Coming back from this way.
Let this impale the enemy! I'll survive!
Be prepared. They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
Here the old ones died.
Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers. Hmm?
That wasn't a warning.
For the sun!
I can't spare the weight. Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of...
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him...
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose?
No. It's hidden nearby.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named...
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done... But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall.
Nutritious.
Stay bright, always stay alert.
See for yourself.
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall, all this from a stolen sword. As they...
Don't pass up these goods.
What do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
Take a look at these wares.